Alright, second day in Mokpo. I sent a picture of a bunch of nuruk from the Maritime Museum to the homebrew chat. Bona from the Sool Company told me about this place. We're at Milmul Jujo. Thank you. And yeah, let's do some tastings. So first up I have the Milmul Takju. 8%. I was reading the label and I was kind of surprised because Jongjesu, obviously. Milsal. Oh, milsal. What kind of rice is that? There's no rice in it. It's 100% wheat, just like you see here. So, very interesting. Guk, hyomo, 아사포탐 없어요?
없어요.
좋아해요. Excellent. So, let's get a drink of this. I don't know if I've had very many 100% wheat makgeollis. So, oh, totally different. Yeah. Than rice makgeolli. Woo! Dry, like 조금 vanilla mat, like 조금 vanilla. Yeah. And like sour, just tiny bit. Yeah. Oh wow. Here's the bottle. For 8%, it tastes like stronger, yeah, than it should. Yeah, there's a lot of like really forced. Interesting. There you go. That's our first one. If you can get your hands on this, 한 병 얼마예요?
18,000원.
18,000? 18,000. There you go. 통밀. 무안?
네.
Okay.
Near.
Yeah. Just north. Yeah. Okay. Local wheat too. Bona, I thank you again. I'm getting some sabis. We're getting some dessert makgeolli right now. I'm told it's sweet. It's a dessert one from Daegu, Shipro. Jongjesu chapsal. Oh, rice. Gukyomo. Okay, good. All your makgeolli is very pure. I'm very happy. Yeah. Mu asapatam. Oh wow, like a yuja kind of smell. Way thicker. Ooh, way tartar. It's not sour, it's more tart. Yeah. Tiny bit of citrus, like a little bit. Wow.
So sweet.
This is good. Yeah.
오빠 집에 있는 닭줄을 먹지 말고 구경만 그냥 다시 갖다 주셨어.
We are getting another service. It's a rosé. What makes it rosé? What do they put in it?
Grape.
It is grapes. Okay, I see the podokyan. Okay, yeah. Oh wow, looks like
청주.
this is a 청주. Nice, yeah.
But actually this is 막걸리, 탁주.
You just settled.
I
Okay.
just pour the.
When I make makgeolli, only 청주. Yeah, I just let it rest and then I just drink the 청주. Yeah. I'm a fancy boy. Smells good.
How about
Ooh.
grape juicy, right?
It has that dryness of like a Chardonnay. Like a nice like white. Yeah. They use red grapes though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They use red grapes and then it tastes like a Chardonnay. Yeah. Interesting. From Hwasong. It's quite nice. There's a nice acidity to it, like acid. Yeah. 고맙습니다. You're too nice.
Because you are Bona's friend. So
Again, thank you, Bona.
I treat you.
All right, I'm in the brewery, kind of. I'm allowed to go in this room, so let's take a little look around. Scientific instruments. And we got the bottle fillers there. And I'm not allowed in this room, but I'll give you a little peek. This is where all the magic happens. We got the fermentation containers, That room there is definitely conditioned with cold treatment. What a weird way of saying refrigerated. Anyway, so, yeah. Fermentation, preparing, steaming, and then the balhyo. That's the fermentation rooms, I guess, in there? Or is it just refrigeration?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the fermentation room. Okay, cool.
And there is 병입실. 바로.
That's for bottling?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one there is for bottling. There you go. A craft brewery. I have my last sample from the menu. It's called utju. So basically, they get in a bunch of makgeolli that's made in Yeongnam-gun, which is the neighboring county. They get a bunch of it shipped in. They let it settle. They start spooning it out into a glass. So this is essentially the takju. Or the cheongju, sorry. Very faint smell. Very delicate. It's almost like weak. It still tastes good, but there's no overpowering sense of like alcohol here. Bit of like apple juicy, bit of flowers on there. Quite nice. And body is very like low. Yeah, quite drinkable. Yeah. What would you say the percent is on this for alcohol? I was gonna say this is quite like a lot lower than the other ones. Yeah. And there's one more. This is this, and it's going to be bottled tomorrow. Is that right?
Today.
Today. So this is like fresh, the freshest makgeolli you're gonna get. So this is again the same, the first one that I had, but fresh out the fermenter. There's like a milkiness and like a freshness to it. Oh. There's almost like a peanut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like very faint. Yeah, very small, but like I'm trying to think of like the flavor, right? Yeah, like a not peanut maybe, like a nuttiness. Yeah. I'm very honored to have straight out the fermenter. Very good.
For the main brewery, I never serve. So sad.
I have learned that this makgeolli is the first and only makgeolli in Korea to be made with no rice and only wheat kernels. Now, that said, some makgeollis you're going to get, it's usually more rural ones, cheaper and produce higher volume. They will use wheat flour as an adjunct, let's call it. This is A, to save a bit of money, because they're pumping out volume, right? These are the Chon Sabek, Chon Yukbek bottles that you're going to get. And B, a lot of older Koreans actually like wheat flavor in their makgeolli, because back in the 60s and 70s, it was actually illegal to use rice to make makgeolli with. Because there was economic issues, there was hunger issues, like genuine, I hesitate to call it starvation, but there were issues with food supply and hunger in this country. And so you weren't allowed to use something as valuable as rice for that. Wheat was different because a lot of it was imported, and they were under US aid care too. So the wheat that would come in would be free, and people still wanted to drink. You can't get rid of that. And so a lot of the makgeolli was heavily wheatified. And a lot of the ajashis that are 60, 70, 80 now, they remember a makgeolli that would have some sort of wheat flavor to it, and they prefer that. You know, you could give them $10 bottles of makgeolli that's like organic rice and no aspartame, and they would go, ugh. It's so interesting to think about like personal preference and taste and nostalgia and habits that we build, right? So this is quite odd. Using wheat isn't odd, but using 100% actual wheat kernels is very odd, and it's resulted in this very interesting, dry, hint of vanilla, slightly tart makgeolli with a color that's much more yellow than a lot of those like pure chapsal makgeollis that you're gonna get. If you come here, she's super nice. It's not big, but who cares how big it is, right? I got my chair, I got my makgeolli, and I'm having a good time. That's all you want. So if you're ever in Mokpo, which is a tall order, but again, I made other videos about Mokpo on my channel in this kind of series I'm doing. It is worth, I'm doing 2 nights. As far as Mokpo goes, I would say 1 night. Even if you wanted to do like kind of, you know, a bit in Gwangju, the train from Gwangju to Mokpo is half an hour. It's super close. So even if you wanted to make Mokpo an aside to a larger trip that involved Gwangju, which is definitely worth a visit, recommended. And if you do come to Mokpo, 100% come here. Can you turn it one more time? Ladies and gentlemen, the future is today. The future is today.